Here are 13 essential things for you to do when you're organizing your ADHD home. First, make sure things are visual, that you can see them in your house or apartment clearly. The things that are important, the things that you're going to use a lot, they need to be someplace that's easily seen, because of the fact that if they're not, you may look for something and not be able to find it because it's behind something else. And that can seriously be frustrating, because now you're wasting time trying to find this thing that you know is someplace in your house or apartment. And another thing, go for functional. You want it where you have everything that you need for a task, or everything that you use frequently in the place that you're going to use it, because it's going to make it so much easier for you. Because when you want to go do that thing, then you already know, hey, all my stuff is there, is ready. I go there and I can just get started. I don't have to go looking around for something else here or there, just looking over the house or apartment or kitchen or whatever. And for example, you might want to start working out at home. Don't have everything all spread out over your apartment or house. We have to go and look for it, have it all in one place. So all you have to do is get ready and go to that place to where you're going to work out and start the tape, and everything is already there for you to complete your workout. And once you've got this all set up, what you want to do is designate or call these areas what they're used for: coffee area, workout area, office area, because of the fact that now you have all this stuff set up, so you know exactly where you're going to go when you want to do that activity. And you're not having different areas all over your house or apartment. Hey, I work out here one day, I work out on this other place the other day. And now you're trying to figure out where the stuff is from one area to the next. Did I leave it over here? Did I leave it over there? And something else that is essential to have in your house or apartment are going to be multi-purpose items: coconut oil, a stool, a toaster oven, a cell phone, the Swiss Army knife. All these things have another purpose that you can use it for, 2 or 3 different purposes. And the reason for this is, one, because of functionality, but two, it's going to cut down on the amount of items in your apartment or house, and that's going to make it less cluttered as well. And so stay away from single use items like an ice cream scooper. An ice cream scooper is nice to have, but what else can you use it for besides scooping out ice cream? You have a spoon. A regular spoon serves 2 purposes: can scoop out ice cream and can be used to eat off of, and can also be used to stir something. And so it is a multi-purpose item, which is more essential. And another thing that is essential to do is to get shelves and use them, because of the fact, one, they help make your house or apartment look less cluttered, because whatever you had in the space before that you put on a shelf, now that space is a little more free. And the other thing about it is, they generally are using space that you were not using before anyway. So now they're in an area that you can make use of to give yourself more room in your house or apartment. And the other thing is too, they come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes and lengths. They have floating shelves that you can put on the wall, and they come in boxes or hexagon. So you can choose whichever ones that you like. And so it really helps you to customize your apartment. And another essential thing is to make sure that you have some way to divide things, whether that's drawer dividers, whether that's a divider in your closet so you know one section from the other section. Maybe you have a specific drawer that you want to have things in. Maybe you have a specific place in the kitchen and you know, hey, I'm going to divide all these things on this side. All my Tupperware is there, and then all my utensils are on this side. Make sure you have some way so that you can make little sections, because it's so much easier to look at something and look at one specific section and not have everything jumbled up together and trying to figure out, okay, where does this start and where does this end? And how am I going to find that this thing that I'm looking for, when all this has no kind of division in it, so I know what section is what. And so it's going to help you find things much quicker. It's going to help so you don't lose things as much. And also go and get stackable storage, because one, it stacks. You can put it just about anywhere, but I like the cloth material ones because they give a little more. And then you don't have to worry about, okay, is it going to fit in here? If it's too much or if it's too little, are they going to stack okay? They actually do stack pretty good. But the other thing I like about them is they have a window, a little plastic window, transparent, that you can see through and see what is inside each one. And that way, if you're looking for something specific, you can automatically look and find what you're looking for. And another essential thing to do is to check and see if you have anywhere that you can minimize things or just get rid of things that you just have too many of. Duplicate items. If you have more than you will ever need that you are gonna use. If you just have items that you haven't used in a long time, all these things can be thrown away or given away and out of your house and out of your apartment, because it's going to give you more space. and make your house or apartment less cluttered. And another essential thing is to find decor that makes you feel good, that makes you happy. Don't buy something just because it's on sale. Find the things that you are like, yes, this looks good. This is going to look good. I've always wanted one of these. And that will make you happy when you see it in your apartment or house. Don't get things that you're not sure about or that you don't think will make you happy, or maybe it will, or maybe you want. Go home, think about it, and then see if you still want that item, because you don't want to get it home and you don't want to have it in your apartment or house and look at it and say, you know what, this really doesn't make me feel good. Matter of fact, I really don't like it. And then you might be stuck with it. And something else very essential is to find whatever way is best for you to label things, because you will need them, whether it's using colors, shapes, whether you're using just actual labels you write on, whichever kind you like. You can use a combination if you like as well, but you need to find some way that you are going to label things inside your house or apartment, because one is going to make things easy to see and understand. Okay, that's what's in there, or this is there, or this is this section. But it's also going to be a way to help remind you of things when you do go and see those labels and you see them enough times, and then you automatically know, hey, this is where that is, and this is this section or that section. And something else essential is to make sure you have some place to write reminders or get the materials to put reminders somewhere else. So you have your sticky notes there, you have your dry erase board there, you have the place where you can pin up the sticky notes and use that. But whatever you need to write a reminder, you have it in this one place, because you're going to need reminders at some point. And sometimes if you live with somebody else, they may need a reminder. And so it just helps to have some central location that you have all that stuff. And speaking of central locations, you need to have a command center. Is pretty essential. So not only do you have your sticky notes there and everything else, you're going to have your cell phone chargers there. You're going to have all your places to hold your cell phones there. You're going to have where you can put your book bags and things you need to take to work all there. So that way, you know everything that you need is there, whether you need it tonight or in the morning or before you walk out the door. You don't have to go around and look for it. Put your phone, your keys, and your wallet also there if you want to. But this is a central location, not only for you, but everybody else in the house or apartment as well. And something else that is essential is to use sounds or lights or smells to make your home more comfortable for you. And that is really important to do. So if you like the waves of the ocean crashing, or you just like a certain color light, or you have a diffuser and you love this one smell, go ahead and set those things up, because it's important that you like where you live and that the ambiance is right and that it helps you to kind of lift your spirits up or just relax you. And something essential is to have a place and designate a place to relax, because you need to have some place where you can just de-stress. You have some place that just feels, hey, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm taking some time off. You can have your music going. You can be drinking a cup of coffee, have a bowl of ice cream, whatever you want to do in that place, whatever relaxes you. But have a designated place in your house or apartment for that, because then you automatically know where you need to go to relax, and you know that you will when you get there. Now that you know the essential things that you need to do, but that's not the whole story. There are some other things that you can do to make your house or apartment more ADHD friendly. And I did a video on that, and you can watch that video right